Hello dear beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your favorite girl Amaka, and this is Amaka's World. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome, and if you're already subscribed to my channel, I am so humbled. Anyways guys, I apologize. I'm so sorry that I've been missing in action for quite some time now, but not to worry, I am here now to give you guys the best of the best content ever. Kirikiri Maximum Security Prison is a prison in Apapa, Lagos State, Nigeria. It is named after the rural Kirikiri community in which it is situated in. The mention of Kirikiri first remind any Nigerian of the prison. A 1995 report from the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada stated that it was already infamous for its overcrowding, but the experience that turned escapade from Miss Ekpo Linda will definitely baffle you. So guys, today, man, I am here with a friend of mine. We go way back in secondary school. Guys, remember that name, Kirikiri? Does it ring a bell? Remember, when you hear the word Kirikiri, it's just like, it's a place around, or it's a place in Lagos. But when you hear that word Kirikiri, everybody just take it that it's like a prison, which there's a prison actually in Kirikiri. But now, I'm here with my friend who wants to share her experience and our escapade in Kirikiri prison. So I'm gonna take you guys on to her right now so that you hear from the horse's mouth. So hello. So that's Linda right there. So tell us your name and what you do for a living.
Okay, so my name is Linda, but nowadays I choose to be a cookie anyways, and I'm into a whole lot of different things now, because in this country you have to make money. I'm into real estate, I'm into solar inverter, I'm into interior decorating, I'm into haulage, anything. Babe was also, I'm into everything.
Okay. So Linda, are you Nigerian? What's your nationality?
Okay, I am actually a Nigerian. I am from Akwa Ibom State, but based in Lagos.
Okay. Anyways, guys, you already know. So, Linda, how did you find yourself in Kirikiri? Like, how did you end up there? What transpired? Can you tell us?
Okay, well, it all started when I was working for this lady called I was working in a boutique called Sophie Couture actually. So one day I was at home relaxing, and then my boss came up and she came to my house and she was like, Linda, oh, my goods just came in, oh, please, let's go and offload. And I was like, it was a Sunday afternoon, I was sleeping since I just came back from church. Only for her to take me to the police station. And I was asking, Madam, what happened? And she was like, she didn't say anything. Oh, the police took me and my colleague and the security guard that was there. We went to a store. When we got there, we saw that the whole place was boggled. Like, it was shown that robbery actually happened there. And wow. Then from there, we went to prison, and we went to the police station rather, and before you know, they detained us. So that means we were the suspects. And in my mind, I was telling her that, Madam, if I actually stole your goods, I won't be in my house sleeping by that time. I would have run away or something. But you came, you met me in my house. I was even in shorts. I didn't even change. So I was in police station for like 3 days with the mosquito and everything. Like, babe, I'm telling you, I was in police station for like 3 days. After the 3rd day, they took us out. They took us to court. Okay, so then my lawyer actually pleaded for bail, and then we were granted bail. But you know, in this country now, bail with 100,000 naira and like 2 shorties, and those shorties need to have like properties in Lagos. So while they were trying to process this, I couldn't stay in prison. I couldn't stay in the police station anymore. So they had to take us to prison, and from there, that was when I entered into Kirikiri prison. Female.
Wait, hold on. Just hold on. Wait.
Female prison.
Wait. You weren't convicted or anything?
Nothing.
Okay, firstly, have you been to jail before?
I haven't. That was actually my first time, and I wasn't convicted of anything. All that just happened was that as we got there, you know, this country is not like abroad that when something happened, you get to, they like judge your case immediately. No. But this one, my lawyer just pleaded for bail, and they took me there just to process my bailing so that I can come for the next year instead of staying in jail for a longer period till the case was settled. So that was it.
So was it just you and the rest of your colleagues, or?
Yeah, it was me and one of my colleagues. We were actually two at that time working, and the security guard.
Okay, so you guys, a female or a male?
Security guy was a male, then my colleague was a female.
So you guys were the only persons that was taken to Kirikiri prison?
But yeah, both of us were taken to the same Kirikiri, while the security guy was taken to Ikorodu prison.
So Linda, like, tell me, how's the feeding like in jail, in prison, in Kirikiri? Because just tell me, how's the feeding like?
Well, anyways, I wouldn't want to say it is bad, because in Kirikiri prison cell they actually give inmates like 3 square meal a day, but I'm not a fan of their food. So anyways, and besides, when I was there, all I was thinking of was how to just get out of that place. I wasn't thinking of how to eat. I didn't even eat the first day and the second day, because morning they usually serve beans, so you eat your beans with anything. Then during the day they could serve anything, maybe rice or swallow or whatever. So I wasn't really interested in their food.
So you said your first day, how was it like on the first day? On the first day, were you scared?
Well, the first day entering into Kirikiri prison, well, I wasn't really scared, because I knew my people were going to bail me out anyway, so I wasn't really scared. But when I got there, after the whole inspection, because you have to take off your clothes, so you have to show them your body just for them to be sure that you don't have any weapon hiding. You didn't come in with any weapon. So when I got inside, the funny thing was, when I got inside the cell,
when you got into the cell or the prison?
When I got into the prison cell.
Okay.
When I got there, so I was trying to like form boss. Since I heard that you need to be tough, you need to be looking tough. As I entered here, when I entered there, I didn't greet everybody. I was just looking, because we were like up to 300 in a cell.
Really?
We were up to 300.
How big is the place?
What is 300? 400 and something. So I think 403 or so.
How big is the place like?
It's quite spacious, very big, with everybody and their bed.
And very conducive, right?
Yeah, very conducive, because the toilets were super, super clean. Like, people on duty have to wash toilet like 10 times in a day.
Wait, but don't. Okay, fine. We're still gonna get to that part. I want to hear the part where you said when you got to prison cell, or you were forming boss.
Okay, when I got inside, apparently it was 6 o'clock, so that was when all inmates were supposed to enter into their cell. So when I entered there, they locked the door, and so I was in one corner. I was just looking and I was observing everybody, and then one of them just shouted at me, "So you know if you greet?" I be like, "You can't greet." Really? I was like, "Who I go greet for here?" Like, who am I going to greet, sir? For what? So I was trying to form boss, all mossy beating.
Like, okay, hold on. Like, everybody, like all the inmates, they got
not all of them, but I think the senior ones, because inside they always have who is called mother. Your mother is like someone
like inmate, like school mother.
Yes,
kind of like school mother. Then
like
in
school mother kind of like
school.
thing that takes care of it, that gives you clothing, toothpaste, and if you want to make secret calls, they are the one. So you must have a mother. There's nothing you can do about it. That one is something you can't control. You must have a mother. So when I got there, the senior people there, I chopped beating. They were like, I just entered and I want to be forming boss. Who am I forming boss for? I chop. My mother even came and sat on my head. After sitting on my head, finished. They asked me to kneel down. I was crawling around and I was greeting everybody. Crawling around and greeting everybody.
Is there like a requirement for you to have a mother there? How did you know? Like, the lady just came to you and
your mother would definitely pick you. After she finished sitting on my head, she just said, "This one na me bona."
Wow.
So that was how I just knew. Oh.
Wow.
She was like, "Please go and bath. You're smelling. Go and bath. After 3 days in police custody, please go and bath. You're smelling," and the rest. So I just spent.
You know what's so funny is we're having this conversation with somebody who went into Kirikiri prison cell, who's supposed to be like, man, that place is so. This is because the perception I usually have about prison. I ain't gonna lie, myself and I'm sure a lot of people out there too. The perception we have is like, man, jail or the prison is a bad place to be in. This is what is happening there. But I'm kind of surprised, like, you're still having this cheerfulness, you're still having this happiness in you, telling me and the viewers that, this is your escapade or this is your experience. Like that's quite something, and that's quite a lot.
Yeah, it is.
So Linda, tell me, like, did you get into any form of physical combat, like fights, when you were in prison? Because we all know like stuff like this happened there. Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, fighting is not allowed. if you're caught fighting, they'll take you to a separate room. Okay, sorry, I meant a separate cell rather. So you'll be taken to a separate cell where you cannot come out and have an outside activity. You're just inside there from morning till when they finally decide to release you anyway. So fighting is not really allowed. I didn't get into any fight. I met a whole lot of awesome people who were sharing their experience on what brought them there. And you have so many things there. You have churches, you have the mosques, you have recreational center where you can go and learn some handwork. You have where you can learn some things, like if you were in school. You have a hospital, so you basically don't have any reason or any excuse to go out except when you're going for court hearing.
So apparently you guys are all busy.
We're all busy during the day like this. We could be free anyways outside, chatting with different girls there, plaiting hair or just doing something fun. That's it.
Interesting. So Belinda, tell me though, what's the hardest thing about prison?
Well, the hardest thing about prison for me is you're just shut out from the outside world. Like, you don't know what is happening outside. All you know is you're just confined to these walls every single morning when you wake up. You understand? Like, even when I got in there, people there were asking me, what is happening outside? Who is the latest artist now? What song did he drop? What's the latest fashion? What is going on? And I'm like, are you kidding me? No phones allowed, so you can't even browse the internet to know what is going on, Seth. You don't know. So I just think that's just the worst thing that can happen there. You don't know what is happening outside. The only time you can even peep outside is maybe they open the big gate and you are opportune to be cleaning towards that area and you just peep and see. You don't even know what car is raining, nothing. So that's just the hardest thing about being there, except that every other thing is cool.
Interesting. Okay, so Linda, what was the cell like, and how many cellmates, in a cell?
Okay, so we had about, I think, 400 persons in one cell. And if I calculate, I can't even calculate because we're in different sections. But inside a cell, we had like 400. So we that were new, we had this foam we used in sleeping on the floor. Other people had beds. Sure, you understand? But the thing there with the bed is when one person is going out, the next person that is like the newest that came before any other person gets to sleep on the bed. Sure, you understand? So before it will get to your own turn to sleep on the bed, that means plenty people might have gone out. Sure, you understand? And there was this other cell that were for, I think, rich people, because there was a Chinese woman there anyways. So this other rich people cell, they had like 4 inmates compared to we that were 400. You can imagine.
Wow. Wow.
It's crazy. They were like 4, and you would actually see the people that are plenty, the 400 set of people, rushing to do chores for the ones that are 4.
Really?
It was funny, like when they were always dragging, oh, I want to wash your plate, I want to wash your clothes. I just stay in one corner and I'm like, are you guys kidding me? Like, wow. I don't get. So there was wow. Anything. There's a lot of fun thing to do because there was a time for watching TV. If you want to watch TV, telenovelas, there was TV in church where you can go to and watch TV. Boy, nothing was fun for me because all I was thinking was, my people, please get my bill done and take me out. I want to go out. I actually spent Easter there.
So you really didn't do anything for fun?
Nothing. All I did was just to chit chat with the other inmates during when we had free time to sit and chat and braid hair and talk about different things. Yes. And one funny thing was that in that same prison, you could see girls walking with just bra and shorts.
Wow.
Because there was no single guy.
Females, I guess.
Well, females. So there was no single guy. Even the warders, they were all female ladies. So that's that. It was cool.
So apparently, you just didn't do anything for fun because you feel that
nothing.
Wow,
nothing.
That's.
But I mean good, but nothing. I wasn't really interested in anything. Well, the only thing I could say was interesting was when my boyfriend came to give me money. Because I complained that he came to visit me actually, and I complained that I couldn't eat their food because there were a whole lot of interesting things to eat there, like shawarma and burger. So I told him I needed money, that I couldn't eat the beans and the rice they were serving me. So he just small good money for me, and so that was what I was just using, and that was what I was using to entertain myself till I left that place. I didn't poop for 1 week.
Really?
That was because I didn't eat
quite a
till
lot, though.
I didn't eat till like after the 3rd day when he came to visit me. I did not eat because I was so angry. I was like, I need to get out of this place. This place is not for me. I didn't do anything wrong. So you can imagine, I didn't poop till the last day. And that last day was because I was so happy. I was so excited that I was leaving. Until I just heard my name. Linda Ekpo. Oh yeah, pack your things.
Wow.
I jumped off.
That's
I was so happy.
That's quite a lot.
I was so happy. But to the glory of God, I just thank God I wasn't convicted of anything. Anyways, my madam in person actually came and said she wanted to withdraw the case. So I thank God I wasn't convicted for anything. So the prayer of the righteous goes a long way.
okay. So okay, that's true though. So anyways, Linda, what do you have to say to me who haven't been to prison before, and to the people out there who haven't been to prison before? What do you have to say to us concerning this whole perception?
Okay, what I have to say is that all this thing they tell you, I don't know for other prison because I haven't been there, but for Kirikiri female prison, what I have to say is this perception they have that it's so bad. It's nothing like that. Trust me, it's nothing like that. That place is like, if you go there, you serve your jail term. If you're lucky to get out, but if you have to serve, you serve there, because their facility, number one, is neat. Everybody that has a chore, you have to do your chore. You don't have any choice, you have to do it. You understand? And it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. Like, everybody gets along easily because there's no room for fighting, like I said earlier on. You understand? But the thing there is that don't even avoid trouble. Avoid anything that will take you there, because if you're going to go there, just be ready to be shut out from the rest of the world. You understand? Just be ready for the shutting out, because you cannot get access to anything again. You're just confined to a particular set of people and space till you can just get out. So that thing they always say that the place is so bad, it's terrible, is a lie, big lie. That place is comfortable.
So, but in other words, you're not encouraging anybody to...
I'm not encouraging anybody to do bad thing and get there, but if you find yourself there, just make use of your time there. Think about what you have done. Think about, when I come out, what do I want to do to better myself? Avoid fighting. Avoid anything that will just take you there. Even unnecessary walking that can cause, because some people are there because of raiding. Just police just pick them up, and then from court they convicted them and sent them there. Their families don't even know that they are there. You understand? So if at all you do find yourself there, hope is not lost. Enjoy your stay there and come out in peace.
Anyways, man, like Linda, thank you so much for agreeing to come on my channel and say this. Man, I don't know how many persons who have visited prison would agree to come on live and say this, but I'm really grateful though, because in a way you've just passed a message to people out there. I'm sure obviously some people have picked something from it and all of that you get. Anyways, guys, pretty much that was it. You all heard from Linda, and she already told us her experience that turned escapade. So guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Linda, we're peacing out. Bye. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. For now,
bye. She's actually in my car anyway.
Cause no messy on the street.